We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Bears and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Andres is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Ready now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Mondesi.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Not close. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now. Andres isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Here's a drive out to left center field. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First we had a leadoff single, then a 2-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues, a triple should be on tap next.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Gennett stands at second with no outs. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
3-2 pitch. He's down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Foul ball. The next 0-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
That is good. The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch. The 0-1. Fastball just inside. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Bears lead it 2-0. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So stepping in, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Pitch is popped up. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Michael Hermosillo.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Hermosillo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hermosillo, a 25-year-old. He was a 28th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Pause, now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 1 inning in the books here. The Bears lead this one 2-0. So here's Mike Zunino. He's faced Matt Andrees previously. He's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Michael Chavis, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Payoff pitch home to Zunino. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the stretch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Count remains full. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So runners at first and second here with one away. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. From the stretch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So here's Scooter Gennett as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. Two balls and a strike to Gennett.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two balls, two strikes.
The 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Bases are loaded here. One man out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. One run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are loaded with only one out. Outside, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Another look as they go home to first to get out of a tight spot. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Tommy La Stella.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss for strike one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Albert now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Pujols is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A runner on first with 2 away. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch.
We got 2 counts.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Angels strand a couple. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope,
That just misses off the inside for ball one.
Nope,
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Goodwin. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
In now, Roberto Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here's the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home, and it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Standing in now, Michael Hermosillo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. To 2-2 now.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Angels strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Cam Bedrosian answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Michael Chavis.
Michael Chavis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Henniger. set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Into the box now, Scooter Gennett. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
The designated hitter, Tommy
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Perez is camped under this one. One down.
The left fielder, number 8,
Justin Upton the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that one is gone! Solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now in the box, Mike Trout. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hermosillo is there. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2 balls. No.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Two-0 count. The pitch fouled away. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Goodwin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is popped up. Freeman will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Now back, right fielder, Michael Hermosillo.
Striding in, Michael Hermosillo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, a 2-out walk right there would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop. Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
To the Angels, the third baseman.
So digging in now, Anthony Rendon, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Still even at 2-2. This is in the air out to right. On the run is Henniger. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Bears are out on top 3-2. Noah Ramirez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 24, Noah Ramirez.
In now, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Mike Zunino, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike one. Ramirez, a California-born ball player. He was a fourth-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Michael Chavis, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Count is 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Here's Tommy La Stella now.
And leading up for the Angels, the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Andrew Miller is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. In now, Justin Upton, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
From the belt, the pitch. Miller, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. To short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Next to the Angels, the center fielder, Brian.
So striding in, Brian Goodwin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Ramirez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. Alaska leads this one 3-2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Go.
So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Scooter Gennett. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is strike two swinging.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Working for the punch out and the offering. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join in the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Into the box, Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ramirez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Michael Hermosillo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Grounded to the right. Freeman is up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. 8th inning coming up. Alaska is out in front here, 3-2. Ryan Buchter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Ryan Buchter.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
For the Bears, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey! At the ball. Count 2-1. Hey!
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. The pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Roberto Perez.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down by run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 89, Brandon.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box now, Tommy La Stella, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now the 2-0. One out and a runner on second base. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now batting, Justin Upton. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels leave one. They trail 3-2. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Taylor Ward has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Chavis. No hits to this point.
Leading off for Alaska, the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fouled away. Hit down the third baseline. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0.
2-0. Ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just inside.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Upton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Ball back down.
One and 0. Here it is.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-0. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Goodwin. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Brian Goodwin will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Matt Barnes comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low. One-0 count. Here it is. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Jeanette has it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. One strike to Pujols. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Barnes, the former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Jason Castro, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Bears jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Matt Andriese worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Matt Barnes earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.